Hey, my sergeant's here if you want to talk to him.
Hold on. Mom, door! Mother, would you go get the door? Just a moment.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Barker with the Phoenix Police Department. Can I talk with one of you guys?
Would you get the off the phone and go get the door?
Shut up, Brownie.
Would you talk to
Why'd
them?
you do this? I told you I didn't want the cops at my house to traumatize my granddaughter.
Mom.
No.
I'm gonna be sick. Little fighting.
No, he's been taking care of business, like, what?
Mom, they're at the door.
I'm Sergeant Barker with the Phoenix Police Department. Is that CPS you're talking to? Or
Yeah.
who is that? Okay. Who is that you're talking with? by
I'm
chance?
talking to Mary Lynn. She said she was sending a caseworker over
Okay, yeah, I just
to
talked to
check
her.
the baby.
Yeah. So what we need to do is, I'm Sergeant Barker.
Wait a minute, excuse me,
Mom.
Sergeant. You lied to me. Yeah.
Mom, can you get off the phone and talk to the sergeant?
Get off!
What? I didn't hear you.
I don't want the police officers at my home with my daughter here.
Okay, where's the search warrant?
Dude, I'm gonna be sick.
She's on the phone.
Okay. I just talked to her, and basically what we need to do is we have a court order. We need to come here and we...
Let me see the court order.
I don't have it on me right now, but you need to...
I want to see the court order.
Pardon me?
I saw here.
I want to see the court order.
Okay. Go ahead and start picking the lock.
No, I want
Go ahead
to
and-
see...
If
I'm
we have
asking
to-
you for the court order.
Okay. I'm telling you that right now we have a court order.
Well, let me see.
Can I hear, please?
Let me see the
Mom
court
just
order.
wants
I
have a
just
court
want
order.
to hear what
Tell
you
me
say.
that-
Well, if you have a court order, you should have it with you.
Okay. Well, the Attorney General's office signed a court
Okay,
order
let me
to the
see the
office.
court order.
We can give the baby, but you know what? To have people tell us that they're gonna break in our home is just wrong. This is my home.
We are waiting for the CPS.
No, they're not coming to the door, I already told you. She's here.
Well, where is she?
She's sitting
Don't
across
touch
the
my
street.
door.
Already did.
Just please, can I hear why they're here?
I want to talk to the sergeant. Actually, get me a piece of paper and a pen.
Just go get it. So what exactly is going on?
Okay.
I mean,
First of all, is it your, whose baby
this
is it? Your
it's
son?
mine.
Okay.
Mine.
Who's the father of the baby?
Which is it's Freddie.
Where's Freddie?
As far as Freddie left. Freddie, I have the baby.
Okay. Well, there was a court order today signed by the Attorney General's office.
Record this.
And what it states is that the CPS, Child Protective Services, is supposed to come here, take custody of the baby, check the baby out to make sure she's okay, or he's okay. And then they're going to go ahead and probably place the baby most likely back with you again. What they're worried about is that he is either under the influence of drugs or he's doing something like that with the baby. That's what they're worried about.
Okay.
But
That's what this is all about.
We've heard all these different stories, and, okay, so first of all, I want to get your names and your badge numbers. Sergeant,
Jerry, Jerry.
mm-hmm,
The last name is Barker, B as in boy, Arker.
mm-hmm. Badge number?
6311.
Okay. Go sit down. And you are?
Legere, Legere,
Legere?
9002.
A officer?
Babcock, BAB,
No, I'm sorry. Officer or sergeant or what?
Officer.
Okay, and your badge number?
9002.
so is he going back with Sandy?
Yes.
Sandra Boozer?
And Officer
BAB,
BAB,
COCK,
badge number?
8073.
And who else is with you? Because I know there's more than three.
There was another gentleman
There's
with the
guys in the back
Stand
there.
on both sides of the corner.
Well, I can provide all that to you when we...
Okay, well, no, I want it now, because...
Okay, well, I don't have that for you right now.
person.
But I'm explaining to you that,
Then go sit down.
okay, if this makes you feel any better, I worked child help for like 10 years. I was a detective there.
Mhm.
So I did, all the child abuse, child molest, all those sorts of cases. I worked with CPS quite often.
Okay.
And a lot of times what would happen is CPS's job is to make sure that a child is safe. That's all it is. So what
No,
can
I
do-
understand
Yeah,
that,
so what
but,
I'll do is I will talk with her, CPS, let her know that the baby is safe, everything's fine, it doesn't look like this baby's in any distress to me whatsoever.
no, it's
But the
not.
problem is that if they have a court order, and they, apparently for the past 3 or 4 days, they've been trying to get a hold
No,
of the
that's
baby.
not
It's
true.
2 days. that
Okay,
he
all right,
hasn't-
well, I'm just telling you, there's been a couple of days where they're trying to get a hold of the baby, and apparently they've called him, and he's basically not shown up. So what they're
No,
worried about-
that's not true
Okay.
either, but,
So what they're worried about is they're just worried about the welfare of the baby. That's what this is all about. It's nothing to do with you, like you've done anything wrong or nothing like that. So what I can do is I'll do everything I can to help you out.
so do you think that it's appropriate for this gentleman over here, young and, excuse the pun, but really brassy and cocky, to come at us and attack us like that?
Well,
That is not professional. This is our home,
okay.
okay? Now, if you have a court order, I want to see a copy of the court order.
Okay. So if I get you a copy of the court order, then you're going to go in.
We're not going to have any problems. I want the court order.
All right. So what I'll try to do then is I'll try to get a copy of the court order. If
I would
can't
appreciate
get a copy
that.
of the court order, it's still valid, but I
Well,
will get you a copy of the court
I
order.
need to see it because
I
according to
understand
the,
what you're saying.
you understand that I have to protect my children. And that's my grandson,
Okay.
okay?
I'm talking about the girl behind you.
Yes, that's my daughter.
Okay.
Okay, she's number 4 of 5. But according to the 4th Amendment, and I just read that to the officer, you have to have a warrant. And if you go to someone's home and you don't have a warrant, then you are breaking the law.
Okay, I'm not going to...
I'm not trying to be difficult,
I
officer.
totally understand, but...
Okay,
I'm
now,
not gonna, we both can't talk at the same time.
I know,
Okay.
you're right.
But you have to understand, we have edges and circumstances here. So I can see the baby, we have a court order for the baby. We have the authority to remove the baby from
Okay,
the house. We don't
so-
need a search warrant right now.
I want to see the court order. I want to see the warrant.
All right, well, I'll
Or
do is
whatever you
I'll
have.
talk to CPS, I'll see if I can get a copy of the
I
court order.
would appreciate
And then do you
that.
think that would help us along here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I want to make sure that our rights are protected. What? I want an order.
All of a sudden, she's
If
probably my
you
house.
know if he's going to the foster parent?
No, he's going to Sandy.
I know, that is the foster parent.
That's fine. We're coming in.
So can I get an answer?
She's talking to you.
They're out at my house.
Just stop.
And there was a young cop, very, very aggressive, very rude,
What?
telling me, I'm
What?
coming in.
I said I don't want-
I'm coming in. I said, you don't have a search warrant, you don't have...
No, they have to show me a copy of the court order, sir.
Actually, no, it's not true, but you are correct in most instances, that's the requirement.
Of what requirement, officer? I'm
You
a
said I have to
woman.
show you a search warrant to enter, and it's not actually true. But, in this instance,
How do they usually take them?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
haven't taken him.
Like they're looking for freaking the baby dad.
So what were you saying, officer? I'm sorry.
the majority of time a search warrant is required to enter into a private residence.
Mm-hmm.
When the court has issued an order establishing the exigent circumstances which they've already said exist,
Mm-hmm.
it's out of our hands. We can't do anything other than follow that order, which means we will have to enter this property and
Okay.
remove the child.
But see, how do I determine from a private citizen if an order even exists?
That's a valid point. And the thing is,
They can, because see, I've been dealing with CPS.
what
and
you're saying
they
is it's a
lie.
valid point, but the point is that when we're ordered by the court, it doesn't matter what you want any longer,
No.
it's what we're going to do.
I understand what your job is. I also understand that there are laws.
Correct.
And if I have to follow the law, then officers have to follow the law.
Absolutely, and we are. We are following the order of a judge tonight that's telling us to
Well,
remove the child.
then I just want to see the orders.
Correct, and we're going to attempt to get it, but if we can't, we still will be removing the child.
I want to see the order.
Give me the baby.
to the police officer.
You know,
But to come to my home and...
I'm sure they have a way of getting the officers the order. You cannot act on verbal.
And we do all the time, that's what we're required to do.
You act on verbal instruction? I just
Yes,
want to see
that's how all
that.
the military works, that's how the police department works, that's how the
Well-
CPS works, that's how everything works.
I want something in writing because I know I've talked to people that
I'd recommend
they
you talk with an attorney, not...
CPS have come out to take their children away, and there was never any existing order. It was all a lie.
Well, I'm sad to hear that.
It's terrible. I don't have any problems. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I work, I pay my taxes, I pay my bills, I follow the law,
You take
and
vitamins?
just, no. I'm not trying to be difficult.
I know you're not.
But you know,
You're taking
when
care of your
someone comes to the door and comes off really brassy, like this officer here, I forgot your name, oh, Laguerre. You don't treat people like that. You just don't. I don't care if you're wearing a badge or if you represent the law. You have to have a certain amount of respect for human beings.
Weren't you gonna feel that your life is being violated, right? Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, well, after...
I don't want to feel like I live in some Gestapo. This is still the United States.
Obviously, when the Gestapo stated we'd already have crushed the door and been in there. We're standing by and talking to you and attempting to meet your request.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do.
Well, they started asking questions about everyone that's in the house. Well, this is my home. Why do we have to tell the police about this? You know, we did tell them, we told them that, you know, it's my brother.
I'm not sure you have to ask
baby,
them.
my daughter. You know, we're all...
I would assume if they are removing the child tonight, then yes, they'll need checkers and the usual stuff. If their intent is just to check the location, then it won't be necessary.
That's what Mary Lynn told me. She was sending a CPS caseworker over to just check the baby and talk, and that was it. I told her I didn't want any cops in my house because the last cops that came here nearly broke my door down. What are you looking at?
Who?
This officer.
Oh. Huh? He's probably looking in the house.
Just look it over the baby. Just look it over the baby.
And this Sergeant Jerry Barker, is he your sergeant?
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm
who
not
is
ready.
over Mr. Barker?
I'm not sure you have to
Oh,
ask
Mom,
him.
got a baby bag in the room.
It's not that he has any one boss that reports to.
Mm-hmm.
There are multiple lieutenants that rotate on shift.
Okay.
So depending on the day of the week and the hour of the day, there's a different lieutenant and different commander on at all times. And it rotates, so there's no any one time. But he'll be able to provide you any of that information you need.
Well, I appreciate your consideration on
And not only that, your other option as a citizen is you can call down to the precinct and request to talk to a lieutenant, basically the lieutenant on duty.
Okay.
And they'll provide you the exact same information that we're giving you and that the sergeant's already told you.
Okay.
Can I just go down to the court and get it? I just want this over with.
I can't get anything from the court. I'm just waiting for the sergeant to come back.
Young lady, just gotta have a little patience in the system right now. I know it's frustrating, but
It's very frustrating when CPS lies.
no,
They lie.
I don't know if they necessarily lie, if they just don't have all the
No,
information.
trust me, they do lie.
Okay.
This thing have too much space on my phone.
So CPS still down the street?
I don't know. I don't know. Is the CPS worker coming to the door?
She
Officer Babcock?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, we're waiting for her.
She's not going to come to the door, ma'am.
He just I was talking to Officer
I
Babcock.
understand. Sergeant's talking with him right now.
Okay.
The CPS agent does not want to come to the door. She's in fear for her safety.
We're not being the one that's violent. You gentlemen
I
are. You
understand that.
came up on us like attacking
The
us.
officers are here, why should she fear her safety?
Yeah, I don't even see why, because Mom voluntarily called them and told them, come get the baby.
No, I told them to come over. That
Yeah.
you know that
You
they
told
were
CPS
home.
to come get the baby.
No, I didn't tell them to come get the baby. I said to come over, that you guys were home. The kids were home.
Yeah, basically that gave them the, I guess, to let them know, yeah, they can come get the baby. But then you got these two police officers coming in to our doorstep telling us that they're going to enter our home.
I know. Who are you talking to?
I mean, Casper.
Oh,
No,
he's
that
in
is
Vegas,
not
huh?
the way. When you have children in a home, you
I
don't
know.
do that.
You don't do that to
It's
kids.
going to traumatize these kids. Last thing I need is my 4-year-old child to go to counseling because police officers come to your door and want to break into your home.
And be
There's another way to approach a citizen.
It's more
Are you trying to poop?
I'm livid. Because Ollie does not need to see this crap.
Are you trying to poop?
This is just crap. That sergeant handled the situation a hell of a lot more than that.
With CPS?
Yeah, she's our caseworker.
Yeah, she was there on
She
Wednesday.
said, Freddie, here's your baby, enjoy him. This is my last visit out here.
Huh.
I'm
Okay.
no longer involved, but I had to go down to the court and sign over full custody to him. And I tried to do that today, but the court won't let me do it.
All right.
Because we had a TDM on Tuesday, and CPS gave Freddie the baby, the dad.
When did they give Freddie the baby?
Tuesday.
Well, we picked him up Wednesday. And
Yeah,
she was
Wednesday.
over there that
But it was at the TDM that we had on Tuesday.
we have it,
And
recorded.
she saw Freddie on Wednesday, and he's been, running around getting medical, doing all this stuff to get the baby taken
Now,
care of.
Freddie has been, is the father, that's what we're talking about.
Mhm.
Is that your son-in-law?
They're not married,
Okay.
Sergeant.
Well, I guess the
He
worry,
took the baby to the doctor on Wednesday, and he's been running around, getting medical set up. Yeah.
did he happen to take a urinalysis test or anything like that?
They didn't have him do anything.
Okay.
They asked him if he would be able
We
to
have a
anyway.
paper that shows them that they gave him.
Did he come back positive on some drugs?
They haven't known.
They didn't do anything.
They
Okay,
haven't
but
even
you have
texted me.
a piece of paper that says he took a drug test?
No, they didn't ask
Oh.
for anything.
Well, that's basically where we're at. We're just trying to help CPS out and to explain the law to you. When they have an order like that, then we have to help them. We have to enforce that.
No, I understand. You're just
So I
doing
mean,
your
I
job,
don't want
but
to
there's,
see. I don't want to see the baby. Looks like it's fine here. I don't want to see anything. Yeah.
yeah, he's fine. It's just that, I talked to CPS this afternoon, and all Amy wanted to do, she said she was done,
Mhm.
okay? But then I don't know what they're pulling, because they tell you one thing and then they do something else.
Well, I want to do everything I can to help you out here. Okay. To make sure.
Well, I would
it's done right.
appreciate that.
All right.
But I do have the paper that shows. Erica, bring me that paper. Let me grab this paper.
Okay.
Hold on.
Thanks.
Here, Mom, I got it.
Ollie, not around the baby. The TDM report.
Are you the head?
Ollie, stop.
Yep.
This is what they gave him.
What, if anything changes?
Under the door, Mom.
This is what they gave him yesterday. And it's not going to come through. I'll do it. I would open my door, but I just,
I don't blame you.
I don't want you guys knocking me down and hurting my kids.
Sorry, I don't mean that, I don't mean that.
Well, your young officer there needs to,
Brownie,
Okay,
shut up!
This was given to you yesterday?
it was given to him
The dates are there. The 13th.
On the page 2, it says that the baby's supposed to go with his father. CPS approved that,
And we have it tape recorded.
and we have it recorded. It's on the it's on the second page. Kind of in the middle of the page, Sergeant. It says Freddie, well, they both have the same name. But they gave him, they gave him the baby to put the baby in his dad's care.
Let me go show this to the CPS lady, okay? And I just want to make sure that we have everything correct, all right?
Well, what you have from CPS is not correct.